You're watching DIYNate. If this is your first time here, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe, and hit the notification bell so you can be alerted to my weekly content. Alright, so today on DIYNate, I've got little Colbert helping me out here, and we're going to be taking a desk that we just bought from some neighbors for $20. It's a nice desk, and I've got the shelves inside, but you'll see it's got a couple of these major nicks, some really big cracks or cuts and gashes in it, and we're going to use a power sander, an oldie but a goodie, the Ryobi mouse sander. So we're going to be using this thing. We've also got some wood stain. We're going to try some of that, and so you're going to see Cole and I work on this and try and bring these to look like a much better desk, taking out these chips, so we don't have to look at that, and so it's not such a rough edge. It's not going to be perfect by the end, but at least it'll be a lot better. So here we go. You wear protective equipment, right, Cole?
Yeah.
Over the glasses. So in this part, you're going to see me and Cole using our Ryobi mouse sander, and we're doing a circular motion on each of the jagged edges here to make sure we sand it down enough so that the stain will take and that the sharp edges are kind of carved out there. We're also being careful to make sure that we make these edges a little bit rustic looking, so that when we put the stain on there, it's going to look nice and not kind of just completely flat. So we're kind of trying to blend it in. There you go. It's a lot smoother, and you'll get a feel for what this looks like here after we've used our sander. You can kind of see how much smoother that corner is there. Got a little bit carried away there, and we'll have to touch that up with a little bit of paint, but that's going to make a nice smooth edge. We're going to come back and do this one, this edge as well, and I'll put this on a time lapse so you don't have to watch the whole thing. Alright, so we got the next edge rounded out here, smoothed it down to a much smoother, not pointy arrow, and then we've also got another section down here that we're going to stain as well at the bottom, and so you'll see us hitting this with a little bit of stain. We're busting out the mahogany here. We're hoping this one's going to get a little better. I've had these for years, these stains, they've been in my basement. So we're showing this in fast forward so you don't have to sit through the whole thing, but you can see how Cole and I are taking the mahogany stain and we're dipping our rag into it, and then we're spreading that on each of the sanded locations so that it really gets, it really absorbs into the wood, and you'll see you kind of get to watch it blend and how it matches with the color. So I'll show you that in just a second. So we're going to show you how it turned out, or how it looks right now, and we're going to wipe it down a little bit more. You can see how that sharp thing, I've got to wipe some of that away. Over here, you can see how that stain has covered it up nicely. We got a little bit of overspray here, overspill. We'll wipe it off.
Is that yummy?
It's not yummy. Stain. Nope, I was spitting on it on the rag to get a little spit polish. And so over here, we'll come to this guy. It's browner now, isn't it? Isn't that cool? It is dark brown, so that one looks a lot better. I think that makes it look much more natural. And then down here, this guy, not too obvious of a place, so we're just going to wipe him down a little on the outside. That's about as good as dark as we need to be down. And so that's how you take an old desk and make it pretty nice, nicer. You see how you can take an old desk that somebody's selling on the cheap because they see some flaws and nicks, and use a tool like a sander and some stain, and you also, some people have a marker. There's a lot of different things you can use to color things and make them look a lot better. So this desk is going to be a nice addition to the family room. And for Cole, he doesn't care a whole lot about his new desk, but it's going to look much nicer in his room without those big chunks and nicks. A little bit safer too, so he won't catch such a sharp corner next time if he hits it. All right, you can see how our desk turned out. A couple slots right there, nice, and has a rustic look to it right now. Same with this corner right there. It turned out really nice. So for $20, that's a pretty good salvage buy, and it looks pretty great right now. So I feel really good about this, and I know my son's going to beat this thing up pretty well anyway. So with that, thanks a lot for watching. Hopefully you'll like, subscribe to the video. Don't forget to hit the bell. And thanks for watching these DIYNate videos. I really appreciate it. Have a great day.